Hello. I'm going to go ahead and apologize because this is probably going to be really awkward. I'm probably going to say a lot, and I'm probably going to go because I do that when I'm nervous. And I splotch too. I don't know why I'm nervous. I'm just talking to a camera, but I'm nervous. I'm making, there we go. Okay, you've been warned. I'm sorry. I'm making a video blog, and I'm not trying to be hip or trendy. I'm just kind of lazy. I type a lot with my job, and I've been crocheting here lately. Making little hearts for Valentine's Day. Happy V-Day, by the way. Anyways, I just didn't feel like typing. But I wanted to blog about this story because it's important. So I'm going to give you a little background information. My friend Anna, I guess it was about a week ago, updated her status, and she was asking if anybody had cans of, I think it's called Lipistart. That's how it's spelled anyways. I had never heard of it before, so I don't really know how to say it. It's just a guess there. Lipistart. Anyways, she was asking if anybody had cans of this formula for some friends of hers, and I just got kind of curious, and so I Googled it since I had never heard of it before, and was kind of blown away by the price of it, to say the least. There was not one specific price. It was just kind of a range. It was between like $75 and I think $108 was the highest price. I think that was on Amazon. So yeah, it was all over the place. And when I saw the price, I just kind of assumed that she was asking for her friends because they couldn't afford it. I mean, that's a logical conclusion because I know I couldn't afford that crap. Anyway, so I commented and told her that I didn't have any cans on hand, but that I could donate to a fund if they had one. And we got to talking, and basically this couple needed cans pretty much right away. They were running low. They had tried another formula, and their son just wasn't taking it. So they were running low, and they were just desperate and asking different people if they had any on hand. So anyways, the mom ended up seeing Anna's status, and she commented on it down below, and just to say thank you. And we got to talking, and I ended up going and liking her son's page on Facebook. And I had actually seen pictures of her son before because Facebook is totally freaky, and one of the pictures Anna had commented on probably like 2 months ago popped up in my feed, so I had already drooled over this baby before, even though I didn't know him. So anyways, went to his page and started reading the details, and basically his name's Owen. He was born 9 weeks early. Spent 39 days in the NICU, and he was diagnosed with, I don't know if there's a word for this, but the letters are LCHAD. If it were me, I would call it LCHAD, just because that's easier. But anyways, basically, I Google everything, just like I Googled the formula. So I Googled this disorder, and basically he is incapable of converting certain fats to energy, and it can be dangerous, which is why he's on this certain special formula. And they're having issues getting the formula because there's some sort of regulation in place that's preventing it from being shipped to the United States. It's made in the UK. So that's why it's so expensive over here, because it's hard to find. So not only are they having to scavenger hunt in order to find it, They're having to pay for this out of pocket because the insurance company's not paying for it right now. They're not helping at all right now. So they're having to pay between $75 and $100 every 4.5 days because that's how fast he goes through a can. So anyways, as I was reading their story, I just started to think back about when we brought Harper home and when I was just transitioning into motherhood, how anxious I was, how hard it was, how much I worried. And the only thing that Harper dealt with was reflux. We didn't have anything that was out of the norm, really, that we were dealing with. And I started thinking about that. And I started thinking about how, as we were preparing for him, to arrive, I did not anticipate on having to buy formula. I was planning to breastfeed for the first year. So in my head, I didn't count formula as an expense that we were going to have. But as most of you know, when he came, I wasn't able to breastfeed because of insufficient tissue. So we did have to pay for formula. And that was an extra $200 a month that we had not really anticipated. And I started thinking about how hard that was for us. And I just started realizing how much harder it must be for this family, because not only are they unsure of where this formula is going to come from, where it's going to come from next, they're having to, kind of scrounge around to pay for this. And just to give you an idea, I did the math, and they're having to pay close to $700 a month for this formula to feed their baby, just one child. And we don't even pay that much for our grocery budget, and we're a family of 4. So I was just really kind of blown away. And I honestly just felt called by God to help out. I felt called to donate, and I had this really strong sensing that I was supposed to help get others to donate. So I messaged the mom, hello creeper, stranger alert from Facebook. I messaged her to see if I could set up a fund if one wasn't already in place. And she wrote me back and agreed to let me do so, which I thought was very awesome and brave and trusting of her. We do have a mutual friend, but, we've never met in person, so I'm her friend now. But I was basically just a stranger. So anyways, I set up the fund yesterday, and I know it's a lot of money, but I want to cover their formula expenses for a year because I just want her, I don't want the joy of motherhood to be stolen from her because she's having to worry about where she's going to get the formula and how she's going to pay for it. Motherhood is hard enough as it is, especially in the beginning with your first baby. It's just hard. So I just really want to take some of the stress off of her. So I want to buy formula for a year. And I did the math, and it came out to be about, I think it was $8,400. Well, I bumped it up to $9,000 on the GoFundMe campaign site because the website takes an 8% fee. So I didn't want the fee to eat into their formula money. So anyways, I just wanted to, ask all my friends to help. Just seeing this family through my friend Anna and seeing them on their Facebook page, I can tell that they are a very special family. They're a God-fearing, Jesus-loving family. And I just really want us to come together and be the hands and feet of Jesus to them. And I want to provide and meet a need. So if you're watching this video, please consider donating. Even if it's just $1. $1 will help. I had 900 people look at the page yesterday, and if 900 people had donated $1, that would be $900. Okay? So, anyways, and in closing, I'm going to show you some pictures because Owen is he's adorable. So, I'm sorry, they're on the iPad. And here's a picture of their family. Aren't they just adorable? I think so. And one last one. I mean, he is so itty bitty and precious. Okay, so go donate because you know you want to have a hand in chunking that baby up. Thanks.